This is T.N.K. III from SNK, released as a PlayStation Mini for the PS3 and PSP. And any game that allows you to run over bad guys with a tank is a game worth playing. And this, my friends, is a game that's worth playing over and over and over again. Originally released in 1985, T.N.K. III was also released on many old school computer systems, simply titled T.A.N.K. And the game is like the perpetual tank scenes from Ikari Warriors. And like Ikari Warriors, this originally had a rotary joystick in the arcades. Since the PlayStation 3 and PSP do not have a rotary joystick, which they really should, someone needs to make paddle controllers for those things. You rotate your tank turret using the L1 and R1 buttons, which is a bit awkward. But after a while, you'll get the hang of it, and the machine guns simply fire in the direction that you're moving. Given the similarities between this game and Ikari Warriors, I'm surprised that I personally enjoy this game a lot more. I find T.N.K. III to be way more fun, especially on the PlayStation 3, where both games use the same control system that force you to rotate your primary firing with the L1 and R1 buttons. I think that Ikari Warriors is just that much faster to render that particular control scheme ineffective and not fun. T.N.K. III gives you more room to breathe, as you can power up your tank cannon and take out enemies from a distance, which you'll see me doing in this review. The problem with that is that if you get destroyed and lose your power-ups, particularly in a few levels, you're doomed. So the key to making it through this game is to hang on to your power-ups as long as possible. Don't die! Tanks are expensive. Many viewers are no doubt more familiar with the sequel to this game, wait for it, the awesome Iron Tank on Nintendo Entertainment System. How many of you just bolted to your PS3 and ordered this right now? Seriously, you won't be disappointed. It's an affordable game too, like Vanguard 2 and HAL 21, these old-school SNK classics re-released as PlayStation Minis, are incredible values. Ooh, watch out for those guys throwing grenades at you. That's an easy way to lose your tank. And don't be fooled by the 2-up on the top right corner, like Ikari Warriors and the other SNK PlayStation Minis. These are one-player games only. Now I've done it. I've been destroyed and lost my power-ups. That's pretty much it for this game. You can continue, but without those power-ups, it's almost futile. And better to start from the beginning and just make it as far as you can on one tank. T.N.K. III is absolutely worth buying if you're a fan of other top-down tank, commando, Ikari Warriors style shooting games. While the control scheme is far from ideal, it gets the job done. And I think you'll have a lot of fun with T.N.K. III. Did they ever make T.N.K. IV, or was that simply Iron Tank? Running over the enemies in this game never gets old. T.N.K. III is an odd choice of titles, considering they could have called this Drive and Squash.